Well, while one spouse may be ready to investigate spiritual, the other spouse is not and is dead set against it. How would a person who wants to find out more separate themselves in some way from the other partner?
I think it is very difficult for them. It has happened during the olden times also. You will find that a story of Tukaram is there where his wife was not agreeable to any of these things. Take the case of Buddha also. Buddha's wife never accompanied him. Buddha's father never accompanied him. When you get into spiritual like a sannyasi or something, that's an extreme step. Extreme step. Nobody is saying you have to become a sannyasi. You can be at home, you can follow very simple guidelines, and you can be in spiritual, no doubt about it. Your spirituality is your own. It is like a hobby, like all the today people have some different hobbies. Do you go and interfere in somebody else's whatever they are doing? No. But if the moment you say, I am in spirituality, the first thing they will say is, what is wrong with you? Okay? Something wrong with you today. Are you not getting money? Are you having a problem? Are you having some diseases or something that cannot be so? Spirituality is not meant for that. So this is the confusion which they have. The confusion is, why are you in spiritual? They don't know the answer. They think spirituality means going to some god, to some guru. The problem is that human beings have to find the answer. The whys and the wherefores of spirituality, we will decipher them. So even if somebody is going through this crisis in their life, where the family members do not agree with them, or their spouses disagree with them, or maybe the whole world by itself, they say spirituality is all trash. No, they have to at least understand, and you have to get the freedom to practice what you're doing. Are you disrupting the world? No. This is not magic. It is just following something that I love. Devotional path is like that. On the devotional path, you don't have to do any rites and rituals and stuff like that. See, what I teach is only devotional path. There is no hard and fast rule where you have to spend money for some purposes. There is nothing like that. You don't have to go to any temples, or you don't have to go and do any pujas or parts or sit in meditation for hours. Nobody wants you to do that.